how old the rigveda is actually, because this question has arisen while I was studying the nakshatra sukta. Because in rigveda, the nakshatra sukta are the very important chapter that actually gave birth to Vedic astrology, and the initial concepts of the Vedic astrology are been found in the nakshatra sukta of rigveda, and being the oldest text which is out there, it is very interesting to look into how old the rigveda is actually. And when I was studying the rigveda, I came across some interesting concept which modern people are talking about, that the rigveda is actually 5000 years old, and that so and so has happened, and this is how it has been written. And there are many theories about that. It is why they are talking about it is just 5000 years old, but this is completely wrong. What I understood is that the rigveda is minimum 90,000 years old. How did I came into this conclusion that the rigveda is 90,000 years old? To look into that, we have to understand a concept called Milankovitch cycle. As a scientist who found out some three concepts that could actually contribute to the climate variation of the planet Earth, and he is talking about some three important concepts. One is orbital eccentricity, another one is axial tilt, and the third one is precision of the equinoxes. So what is this orbital eccentricity? We know that the earth is revolving around the sun, and when the earth comes very near to sun, the speed of the circle will be more, and when it is goes to away from the sun, the speed will be slowed down. And axial tilt, this is a concept, like, we have to understand there is a tilt in earth. It's not 90-degree precision, like the earth is not revolving around the sun by having a 90-degree precision by itself. It has a tilt from its imaginary axis towards the sun, and it will be revolving around that imaginary axis. So this is called axial tilt. And precision of the equinoxes, this refer to the slow wobble in earth axis, and that will actually change the orientation of the earth relative to the stars over there. And interesting fact is that these things is being discussed in the rigveda, and that could be a calculation also, but when there was no machineries which we use now, like look into the sky, look into the orbits, look into the sun and stuffs like that, there was nothing like that. They all calculated it based on the observation, naked eye observation on the stars and the stuffs around them. So in order to happen this Vedic test, the rigveda will be minimum of 90,000 years old. Then only they will be able to look into the sky with the naked eye, and get get an idea about how the stars, because when the earth rotates, the sky around us also will change, and when the earth axis in a particular angle, the sky around us will be changing, and when the axis is in different angle, the sky around us will be changing, and there are many things happens. So in order to document this has to be minimum 90,000 years old. Why? Because orbital eccentricity happens over a 1 lakh year old cycle. Minimum of 1 lakh year old cycle is needed in order to orbital eccentricity to happen. And axial tilt, this will take minimum of 41,000 year old. I mean, at least minimum of this many years is needed in order to observe the axial tilt. And the precision of the equinoxes, this is minimum 26,000 year old cycle. So to observe this, it will take minimum of 26,000 years by naked eye. So the conclusion is that all these things is been detailedly documented in Nakshatra Suktam of rigveda. And Gola is the study. In astrology there is a particular branch called Gola. This study about these calculations, and this has been directly taken from the Rigvedic text. So this is an interesting fact which I saw when I'm looking into the Vedic astrology, and I thought of sharing it with you. It's not like a great great observation or anything that sort. I would love to share a story also as a conclusion here. This is a story which I came across while I was reading some text. It's like some people has found, one person has found some people in one garden, and this person went to the master and said, I found some people in our garden, and I think they are Indians. And the master has been asked, why do you think that they are Indians? Because they are naked. So if some people are naked, does it mean that they are Indians? No, they are eating apple. So if some people are eating apple, do they think, does it make they are Indians? No, but the person who is looking after the garden has replied, they're thinking they are in paradise. So it's like people are naked, they are eating apple, and they're thinking they are in paradise. This is mostly how Indian people are behaving when I am looking into the present geopolitical structure of India. This is what I could see, that the peoples are taking some scientific advantages which has happened previously in the culture, and telling it as a great discovery. People has found all these things out. People has worked very hard to find all these things out. It's not to make you feel good. The people didn't made this to make you feel good. People's made this in order to make you to become more advantageous. So don't get stuck into the idea that these things are so great. It's been there, and we have to use that in order to make more advantages over the present situation or anything that should. So by saying this, I'm just concluding this. Thank you for watching.